Hi there, I'm Brian Whitmore, director of the Russia program here at SIPA, and this is a vertical video. A tense summit meeting between Alexander Lukashenko and Vladimir Putin in Sochi late last week was just the latest installment of a very high-stakes game of chicken between Russia and Belarus. And how that game develops and how it ends has profound implications for European security. Since 2015, Russia's been pressuring Belarus into hosting a military base on its territory, integrating Belarusian soldiers into the command of Russia's Western Military District, and creating a joint command center in Moscow. This is a model that's already been implemented in Georgia's Russian-occupied regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. And in Belarus, it would provide Moscow with a platform from which it could threaten NATO members Poland, Lithuania, and Latvia, seal the strategic Suwalki corridor, and open a new front in Ukraine. The Kremlin is also seeking to force Belarus to accept an economic integration plan that would effectively end its sovereignty. Lukashenko, for his part, has been resisting, and Putin has been ratcheting up the pressure. In 2016, Russia began deploying mechanized military units near the Belarusian border, as well as units of the Federal Security Service and Federal Customs Service, despite the fact that there are officially no customs and border controls between the two countries. Russia's also steadily cut the subsidies the Lukashenko regime has long relied on to prop up its Soviet-style economy. According to the International Monetary Fund, between 2005 and 2015, combined Russian subsidies amounted to between 11 and 27% of Belarus's GDP. By 2016, they accounted for just 5%. Prior to 2015, Belarus bought Russian oil at half the market price. Before last week's summit in Sochi, it was receiving a discount of between 25 and 30%. And after Sochi, it will pay full market prices. Belarus is seeking other energy suppliers, and during his visit to Minsk earlier this month, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo indicated that American oil companies would be prepared to meet the country's energy needs. But the fact remains that Russia has escalation dominance in Belarus, and the Kremlin considers control of the territory to be a priority. And for the West, as distasteful as it may find the Lukashenko regime in Minsk, Belarus's sovereignty and independence is vital for its security. This high-stakes game of chicken appears to be reaching its climax. Keep telling us what you think on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm Brian Whitmore, and this was a Vertical Video.